Some people are born facing challenges that most of us can hardly imagine. Some live with rare physical conditions. Some have lost parts of their bodies, and others have endured dozens of painful surgeries. There are even those who have had to battle illness and adversity from their earliest days of life. Yet the true miracle is not what they have lost. It is how they rise above their struggles, keep moving forward, and turn hardship into the driving force behind their success. In today's video, we'll explore a collection of inspiring stories from around the world. From Paul Bernard, a young boy whose childhood was overshadowed by severe burn scars, to Musa Motha, a dancer who conquered the stage with only one leg, and resilient children like Dare Flanagan Dunia Sibomana, and many other remarkable individuals. Each of their stories is a powerful reminder that our greatest limitations are not found in our bodies or circumstances, but in whether we have the determination to keep moving forward. Join us as we listen to these extraordinary journeys and witness the incredible strength of the human spirit. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next inspiring story. Paul Bernard is a young boy from Cameroon who faced extreme hardship after a house fire at the age of 5. The devastating accident left him with severe injuries, and due to limited access to proper medical care, the natural healing process led to permanent scar contractures that locked his right arm in a bent position. This physical limitation took away his ability to move normally, causing him to experience isolation from those around him and forcing interruptions in his education for several years. A life-changing turning point came when he was 11 years old, when Paul was brought aboard the medical ship Africa Mercy. There, medical specialists performed a completely free surgery to release the scar tissue and restore movement in his arm. This medical breakthrough helped Paul regain his confidence, return to school, and rebuild his future with renewed hope. Today, he carries a strong ambition to pursue his dream of becoming a skilled carpenter one day. The life journey of 2-year-old Nova Hunia from Wellington, New Zealand, is a deeply moving story about unconditional family love and the power of understanding in overcoming challenges related to physical differences. From the moment she was born, Nova faced significant obstacles due to a craniofacial condition that caused serious breathing difficulties and hearing loss. Confronted with an unexpected and overwhelming situation, her young parents, 30-year-old Acacia and 29-year-old Joseph Hunia, naturally experienced fear, uncertainty, and deep concern about what the future might hold for their little daughter. During the many days they spent searching the internet for answers and hoping to find a brighter direction for their daughter's future, they unexpectedly came across a documentary on television that became a life-changing turning point for the couple. The film told the story of Marimar Kiora, a beauty vlogger admired for her extraordinary resilience and confidence as she embraced her physical differences, overcame challenges with courage, and inspired millions through her uplifting journey. Marimar's honest story and uplifting spirit deeply touched Acacia and Joseph, helping them find peace and completely redefine what a normal life truly means. They came to realize that while Nova's facial differences might be the first thing some people notice, those outward features could never determine her true worth, her spirit, or the bright future ahead of her. What began as overwhelming fear gradually transformed into unwavering strength as Nova's parents chose to turn their love into a powerful source of support and determination for every step of her journey. They created a home filled with positivity, where Nova could grow surrounded by confidence, courage, and pride in who she is. The Hunia family's journey is more than a personal story. It carries a meaningful message about embracing individuality and seeing beauty beyond appearances. Through compassion and open hearts, they remind the world that every child deserves the opportunity to live a full, joyful, and meaningful way. Dare Flanagan, a boy from Belfast, Northern Ireland, has inspired millions with his journey of overcoming adversity to live a bright and meaningful life. From birth, Dare was diagnosed with Apert syndrome, a rare genetic condition that causes the skull bones to fuse too early in the womb, limiting brain growth and severely affecting facial structure and the airway. His journey stands as a testament to unwavering perseverance. Doctors once feared he would not survive the first 48 hours and predicted that even if he did, he would never be able to walk or talk. However, against all odds, Dare proved them wrong. His childhood was spent in hospitals undergoing more than 30 major and minor surgeries, including complex procedures to expand his skull and reconstruct his facial bones, allowing him to breathe naturally without medical support. Beyond the physical pain, Dare not only learned to walk and speak, but also grew into a cheerful, resilient boy with a radiant smile. His journey was never alone, as he was surrounded by the unconditional love of his family and the support of the wider community. Rather than letting his medical challenges define him, Dare chose to live with confidence and passion, especially his love for football and Everton Football Club. One of Dare's most cherished memories came true when his football dream was fulfilled. Thanks to public donations and the generous support of footballer Seamus Coleman, he was taken to Goodison Park and met his heroes. Through Dare's story, the world has gained a deeper sense of empathy and understanding for those living with rare conditions. His journey is a powerful symbol of the will to live, human compassion, and the unstoppable power of hope. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss the next inspiring stories full of hope. Despite a harsh fate involving an unusual bone structure and social isolation, Aldrin's journey has undergone a remarkable transformation through the intersection of advanced medicine and human compassion. Complex reconstructive surgeries not only repaired a physically affected body, but also opened a biological breakthrough, turning fragile hope into a reality of extraordinary recovery that challenges all medical limits. Transcending the heart-wrenching pain of every hour of physical therapy, each steady footstep of the warrior Aldrin today stands as firm proof of indomitable inner strength. The young boy has not only reclaimed his mastery of movement, but has also become a powerful, inspiring symbol, reminding the world that human resilience can break all shackles of fate to write an epic saga of proud rebirth. Terry Wallace from the United States became the center of an extraordinary medical story following a severe traffic accident in 1984. The impact left him in a vegetative state for 19 years, with little expectation of recovery. Despite this, his family remained by his side throughout, offering unwavering love and care. A true medical miracle occurred in 2003 when Terry unexpectedly regained consciousness. His first word after nearly 2 decades was "Mom," a moment that deeply moved the medical community and sparked worldwide interest in brain recovery research. Although Terry Wallace passed away peacefully in 2022, his story remains a powerful symbol of resilience and the enduring strength of family love in the face of overwhelming adversity. Despite being in his 50s, Basori Lal from India retains the appearance of a child, standing at only 73 centimeters tall due to an extremely rare form of congenital dwarfism. His body stopped growing when he was just 5 years old, causing his facial features and stature to seem frozen in time, creating a striking contrast between his elder soul and his tiny, childlike exterior. This unique appearance has made him a living medical phenomenon, illustrating the unpredictable variables that nature can impose on the human body. In contrast to his modest height, Basori Lal possesses a remarkable sense of optimism and earns absolute respect from his fellow villagers. He does not view his small stature as a burden or a tragedy. Instead, he enjoys life as a local celebrity, always wearing a cheerful smile. His story serves as a profound reminder that physical height is never an accurate measure of a person's worth or maturity, as true stature always lies in how we face and live in harmony with the hand fate has dealt us. Berat Menitolu, a resilient teenager from Turkey, faced a severe medical challenge at an early age. At 11 years old, he was found to have a facial tumor. Despite bravely undergoing multiple surgeries, the growth continued to return and gradually caused further complications over time. This complex condition not only significantly affected his appearance, but also made future reconstructive treatment more challenging. Despite physical discomfort and the many difficulties of daily life, Berat Menitolu has never lost hope. He and his family have continued to stay strong, actively seeking medical support and assistance from healthcare communities around the world. His journey reflects a simple yet powerful dream to find an effective treatment that could restore his appearance and allow him to live a peaceful and healthy life like other children his age. Do you believe in the power of hope in the face of adversity like Berat? Leave a comment, hit like and subscribe to help spread this inspiring story. Athol Mills is a resilient young man who has carried an inspiring sense of optimism despite facing extraordinary health challenges since birth. He was born with a rare medical condition that caused his lymphatic system to develop unevenly, resulting in significant swelling on one side of his face and neck that noticeably altered his natural appearance. From a very young age, Athol became familiar with hospital environments and courageously underwent dozens of complex medical procedures aimed at managing and improving his condition. Although medicine has provided significant support over the years, the condition has remained ongoing, requiring Athol to develop remarkable inner strength to manage the daily challenges it brings. Beyond the physical difficulties, he has also had to face curious reactions and public attention from those around him. Yet instead of withdrawing or allowing self-doubt to define him, Athol chose to live openly, embracing the world with confidence and a bright smile. Athol's greatest source of strength has been surfing, where he finds a sense of complete freedom in the open ocean, gradually overcoming physical limitations to fully embrace the joy of the experience. He has openly shared his life story through media appearances, helping others better understand the medical condition he lives with, while also working to challenge unfair assumptions about appearance. Through his positive energy and extraordinary courage, Athol has touched the hearts of countless people, reminding us that true beauty comes from inner strength and self-confidence. His journey is a powerful example of how resilience can transform adversity into purpose, inspiring others to face life with courage, compassion, and pride. Are you willing to sacrifice your own appearance to save someone else's life from the brink of death? That is the heroic decision that forever changed the life of Mitch Hunter, a courageous man from the United States. In 2001, the car he was in crashed into a high-voltage utility pole. In that split second between life and death, Mitch pushed his friend away from the live wires, taking the full force of the electrical current himself. This selfless act left him with severe facial injuries and the loss of one leg. Despite undergoing dozens of surgeries, he struggled with deep self-consciousness for nearly a decade. However, his profound love for his young son became the driving force that pushed him forward. He didn't want his child to feel afraid when looking at his father. A medical breakthrough came in 2011, when Mitch bravely underwent a historic full-face transplant surgery that lasted 14 hours. That extraordinary effort was a resounding success, not only restoring his appearance and basic functions, but also rebuilding his confidence. Today, Mitch Hunter lives with pride, embracing a fulfilling family life and standing as a powerful symbol of selflessness, proving that truly courageous hearts are always rewarded in the end. Finley Smallwood, an adorable 4-year-old girl, became a powerful source of inspiration on social media after rising to Instagram fame with more than 100,000 followers while living with cerebral palsy. Finley's journey is about far more than eye-catching photos. It carries a meaningful message about love, optimism, and the strength of community support. At first glance, many people were instantly drawn to her social media presence because of her incredibly stylish fashion sense, often showcased through beautifully coordinated outfits, perfectly matched with her mother, Christina. However, behind those bright photos and radiant smiles was a far greater purpose that Christina wanted to share with the world. When Finley was still very young, Christina created an Instagram account and personal blog to honestly document the journey of raising a child with cerebral palsy. It was never meant to be a story told through sadness or limitation, but rather a genuine, uplifting, and heartfelt window into their everyday lives, helping others better understand the resilience, dedication, and love that shape the journey of both mother and daughter. Through each post, whether sharing everyday routines, outfit choices, or joyful moments from Finley's life, Christina has played a meaningful role in raising public awareness about cerebral palsy. But her impact goes far beyond simply sharing information. The online space she created has become a powerful bridge connecting families and caregivers of children facing similar challenges around the world. Many have found Finley's platform to be a source of comfort, encouragement, and understanding, a safe place to share experiences, offer support, and draw strength from one another while navigating their own journeys alongside their children. Christina's unconditional motherly love, combined with Finley's joyful spirit and natural innocence, helped break through common stereotypes and transform a personal challenge into a movement with profound human meaning. Even at just 4 years old, Finley became a symbol of joy, resilience, and positivity, proving that every child deserves the chance to shine in their own unique way, and that a caring, supportive community can be built from the simplest and most uplifting moments of everyday life. How did Finley's story touch your heart? Leave a comment. Hit like and subscribe to the channel if you believe love and positivity can help every child shine in their own unique way. Have you ever imagined a newborn baby with the wrinkled appearance of an 80-year-old? That was the shocking beginning of Tom Tennant, born in 1993 in Australia, who seemed to defy the very laws of biology when he entered the world with an extraordinary amount of excess skin comparable to that of a 5-year-old child. This rare congenital condition caused his entire body to appear deeply wrinkled due to unusually high levels of hyaluronic acid. Although the medical community at the time was puzzled and had no clear treatment, Tom's family chose to surround him with unconditional love rather than hide his difference. As he grew older, what seemed impossible turned into a natural miracle. His body gradually developed to match the excess skin, allowing the wrinkles to smooth out on their own. Today, Tom Tennant has reached adulthood and enjoys a healthy, happy life. His extraordinary journey is not only a fascinating medical phenomenon, but also a beautiful message of optimism, self-acceptance, and the immense power of family love, proving that a person's true value always shines far beyond physical appearance. Maddie Blitvich is a bright and energetic 7-year-old girl who continues to embrace life despite living with Pfeiffer syndrome type 2, a rare genetic condition that affects the structure of the skull as well as speech and hearing abilities. With the devoted care of her single mother, Rachel, Maddie is given every opportunity to enjoy a childhood filled with love, normalcy, and meaningful experiences. She currently attends a school that is committed to supporting her individual development and needs. Although she faces some challenges with balance and coordination, Maddie remains full of energy and dreams of riding a bike freely just like other children her age. However, Maddie's fragile and uniquely shaped skull means that standard helmets available on the market cannot provide a safe or proper fit for her. Understanding her mother's concern and frustration in trying to find suitable protection, a design laboratory at the University of Auckland stepped in to help. A team of specialists there began working with advanced mapping technology and cutting-edge 3D printing to create a fully customized helmet designed specifically for Maddie, giving her the chance to safely pursue her dream of riding a bike like other children. Landon Johnson, a resilient young boy from Lincolnton, North Carolina, brought a warm and extraordinary light into the world despite the brevity of his life. From just 6 months old, Landon was diagnosed with primordial dwarfism due to ligase 4 deficiency, an extremely rare medical condition that not only caused him to have a very small stature, but also affected his immune system. Despite his tiny body, Landon's heart and personality were remarkably large. Through long hospital stays and complex medical treatments, he never lost his bright smile or natural sense of humor. He was always energetic, deeply caring toward others, and carried a strong faith in life. One of his most cherished moments was being honored by the local sheriff's office as an honorary detective, fulfilling his dream of wearing a police uniform and badge. Although Landon Johnson gently passed away in 2019 at the age of 9, his legacy of love continues to live on. His courageous journey is a beautiful reminder of optimism, encouraging us all to cherish every moment and treat one another with compassion. Despite losing one of his legs to bone cancer as a child, Musa Motha left the world in awe when he turned his crutches into wings on the stage of Britain's Got Talent. His graceful, highly artistic, and technically impressive dance moves were not only a breathtaking performance, but also a profound lesson in extraordinary resilience. Musa proved that physical limitations can never imprison true passion, and that perseverance can transform the impossible into a masterpiece that inspires the world. Do you believe that determination can turn challenges into masterpieces? Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss Musa Motha's extraordinary performances. Allison Jones, a 22-year-old art student from Idaho, has embraced a distinctive personal identity as a rising J-pop singer proudly known as the Pink Icon. Her passion-driven journey became especially clear in 2016, when she made the bold decision to surround herself exclusively with her favorite color. Over the years, nearly everything she owns, from everyday items to the clothes she wears, has been bright pink, transforming the color into an inseparable part of her lifestyle, creative image, and personal expression. Inspired by Japan's iconic Harajuku and kawaii fashion movements that gained popularity in the 1980s, Allison has creatively blended Western artistic thinking with vibrant elements of Eastern pop culture to craft a truly striking personal image. Her unwavering commitment to this aesthetic has helped the young singer quickly capture public attention, spreading positive energy and a strong message about confidence, creativity, and daring to be different. Allison Jones's journey is a vivid example of turning personal passion into art, inspiring others to boldly express their individuality and live a colorful, authentic life on their own terms. Charlie Knuth, a determined young man from Fox Valley, passed away at the age of 17 after bravely battling the rare condition epidermolysis bullosa alongside cancer. In his short but meaningful life, Charlie became a symbol of optimism and courage, inspiring countless people. Despite facing harsh health challenges, he never let adversity diminish his positive spirit or passion for sports and life. His passing leaves an immense void for his family, friends, and all who knew his story. Though his earthly journey has ended, Charlie's indomitable spirit and his way of embracing life fully despite illness remain a timeless lesson in resilience and gratitude for everyone. Jess Garillo, a 22-year-old woman from Brooklyn, New York, has shaped herself into a vibrant fashion personality known by the friendly nickname, the Frog Lady. For Jess, personal style is a unique fusion of rebellious punk energy and bright rainbow-inspired aesthetics. Her journey of self-expression began in her teenage years when she started experimenting with subcultures such as goth, emo, and scene fashion. Over time, that passion grew stronger, evolving into a striking signature look filled with colorful wardrobes, bold makeup, and eye-catching hairstyles that naturally draw attention wherever she goes. Jess's life is more than a story about fashion. It is a journey of embracing personal identity in a diverse and ever-evolving world. While she has received plenty of encouragement and positive reactions from people in real life, she has also faced criticism online. Even so, Jess has remained confident, viewing her style as a powerful form of self-expression and a reflection of her free spirit and boundless creativity. The story of the Frog Lady is a celebration of authenticity, inspiring younger generations to embrace what makes them different and to take pride in their individuality in a world full of color and endless possibilities. Dunya Sibomana, a young boy from the Democratic Republic of Congo, is a symbol of optimism and extraordinary resilience in the face of traumatic childhood events. At just 6 years old, Dunya became a victim of an attack that left him without a lip and caused severe damage to much of his face. This incident not only left permanent physical scars, but also completely changed the way he communicated and ate, setting him on a long, challenging journey in his home country. However, Dunya's life took a hopeful turn when he received support from the organization Smile Train. The boy was brought to New York, USA to undergo complex reconstructive surgeries aimed at restoring facial function. Over the course of many years and numerous operations, doctors worked tirelessly to help him regain the ability to speak and eat as normally as possible. Throughout this process, Dunya displayed incredible courage. Despite being away from his family and enduring physical pain, he maintained his smile and optimistic spirit in the face of every challenge. Beyond his medical resilience, Dunya Sibomana is also a promising athletic talent with a fierce passion for wrestling. His achievements on the mat not only demonstrate physical recovery, but also affirm an unbreakable spirit. Dunya's story is a powerful source of inspiration, reminding us of the strength of compassion and the miraculous ability of humans to rise again. Despite a traumatic start in life, Dunya has shown that with community support and determination, anyone can continue to pursue and achieve their own dreams. The journeys of these extraordinary people that we've just explored are not merely stories about appearance or health. They are powerful testaments to the strength of the human spirit, remarkable resilience, and the ability to overcome any limitation. They remind us that even in the face of adversity, people can turn challenges into sources of strength and inspire the world. If you found these stories inspiring, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel now so you won't miss the next incredible stories. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Across the world, there are people whose appearances are so extraordinary that you have to pause and ask yourself, is this real or just a legend? From rare congenital conditions to astonishing physical transformations, these individuals have lived, struggled, and shined despite every prejudice and curious gaze. They are not products of Photoshop or movies. They are real people with real stories that leave you both amazed and deeply moved. Today, we'll explore the stories of those with unusual appearances that are hard to believe are real. If you want to witness these extraordinary journeys, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the amazing stories coming up. For years, Larissa Dutluck grew accustomed to walking into a room and feeling people notice her appearance before ever hearing her voice. Living with a rare health condition that significantly affected both her appearance and sensory abilities, she faced not only physical challenges, but also a heavy emotional burden. Over time, her world grew smaller, shaped by self-consciousness and silence, as connecting with the outside world became increasingly difficult. Then an opportunity appeared, one that offered something Larissa had hardly dared to hope for. The treatment journey was far from simple, requiring complex medical procedures, patience, and the courage to move through uncertain stages. But that decision to embrace change became the biggest turning point of her life. Each small milestone in recovery represented more than medical progress. It gradually restored the sense of control over life she had lost for so many years. Today, Larissa's story is no longer about the limitations that once held her back, but about a woman who reclaimed confidence and reconnected with the world as a stronger version of herself. From someone who once withdrew from society, she stepped into a new chapter with openness and hope. Her journey reminds us that the greatest transformation is not always physical. It can begin the moment a person believes they deserve a better life. Natalie, from Meridianville, Alabama, underwent an extraordinary recovery journey after a campfire explosion at age 16 left her with severe skin injuries. Once a young woman burdened by anxiety about going out in public, Natalie courageously shared her story and healing process on TikTok. This decision allowed her to connect with a community of people facing similar experiences, giving her the strength to stop hiding her scars. At 18, she bravely confronted her past by returning to the site of the fire, demonstrating remarkable resilience and refusing to let adversity stand in the way of her future. From the moment he was born, Blake Leeper faced a harsh starting line, missing both legs due to a congenital condition. However, instead of accepting a life limited by a wheelchair, the young American stood on prosthetic legs as soon as he could take his first steps. This resilience was not just a physical effort, but a bold declaration against fate, proving that physical challenges can never suppress the desire for freedom. Blake turned his pain into motivation, transforming those difficult first steps into a solid foundation for a future sports legend. Breaking every stereotype about the limits of disability. Blake Leeper has not only dominated the Paralympic arenas, but also boldly challenged able-bodied athletes in the world's most prestigious competitions. With his carbon fiber legs, he has set unprecedented world records, proving that true strength lies in willpower and mental resilience. Every stride he takes on the track is a masterpiece, blending technology and determination, sending a powerful message about overcoming barriers to reach the pinnacle of glory. Crossing the final meters of the race, Blake Leeper not only claimed the medals, but also captured the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. He has become a beacon of inspiration for those facing challenges, teaching us that lacking legs does not mean having limits. With his radiant smile and sportsmanship, Blake's influence extends far beyond the track, promoting fairness and inclusion in society. His story is a timeless reminder that when we dare to dream and keep fighting, every physical challenge can become a springboard for the spirit to soar higher and farther than ever before. All 4 limbs were completely lost, leaving behind a severely injured body and excruciating pain that was the brutal price Sashaya had to bear after a devastating fire. The merciless flames of that day left deep scars across 90% of the skin on this 33-year-old woman's body. The harsh reality seemed to close every door to the future, pushing her into a dark abyss of despair that few could even imagine. Yet, beneath the body marked by countless scars and incompleteness lies a fierce, silent life force, refusing to surrender to fate. Sashaya stepped up to the mirror, choosing to take a decisive, life-changing action to face her reflection and fully accept her new body. Rather than letting the pain of losing her limbs imprison her in the shadows of self-doubt and avoidance, the 33-year-old woman confronted her scars head-on. That courageous moment before the mirror left no room for weak tears. It was an eruption of unwavering strength, transforming the imperfection of her body into a new chapter of life, confidently reclaiming agency and presence in the world. The countless scars on her skin can never dim the radiance of a free and courageous soul. Sashaya's proud act of standing before the mirror serves as a profound lesson, a powerful testament to the world that neither the size nor the completeness of the body can ever limit the magnitude of human will. When you stop blaming misfortune and bravely embrace your wounds in your truest form, you discover an infinite inner strength. Her story of resilience is a powerful inspiration, reminding each of us to courageously take charge of our destiny and shape a life that shines brilliantly on our own terms. Lalit Ram, a man from India, faced a harsh reality as aggressive neurofibromatosis tumors caused his face to appear as if it were melting, resulting in severe deformities. For many years, he lived under society's scrutinizing gaze, carrying a burden not only physically but also emotionally, experiencing isolation due to his unique appearance. However, a miracle came when a dedicated medical team stepped in to provide a completely free surgery. After a complex procedure, the tumors on his face were successfully removed. Lalit's journey stands as a powerful testament to resilience and the strength of human compassion, allowing him to shed the physical burden he had carried for years and regain his health, confidence, and a brighter, renewed life. Do you believe in the power of resilience and kindness? Hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to join Lalit on this extraordinary journey. And share your thoughts with us. Stacy Harold stands just over 70 centimeters tall due to a rare condition called brittle bone disease, which makes her body as fragile as glass and prevents her legs from supporting weight. When Stacy got married and expressed her desire to become a mother, doctors strongly advised against it, fearing that pregnancy could endanger her life. Yet for Stacy, the love for her children and the calling of motherhood outweighed all fear. She faced life-threatening risks not just once, but 3 times, bringing her little angels into the world with extraordinary courage and determination. Stacy's family life is a journey filled with extraordinary effort. Despite relying on a wheelchair and her small stature, she personally cares for her children, changing diapers and bathing them with specially designed tools. Her home is always filled with laughter, where this tiny mother serves as the strongest emotional pillar. Stacy never complains about pain or inconvenience. Instead, she focuses on teaching her children to love and cherish life, proving that a mother's true measure is not in height, but in the size of her heart. Although Stacy has passed away, the story of the world's smallest mother remains an epic tale of sacrifice and unwavering faith in love. She defied biological limits to leave behind the priceless legacy of 3 children and profound lessons in resilience. Stacy proved that when love is strong enough, it can triumph over fate. Cynthia was born with Treacher-Collins syndrome, a challenging condition that left her facial structure incomplete. Instead of hiding in the shadows of painful surgeries, she chose to step into the light with a radiant smile. For Cynthia, every scar and difference on her face is not a flaw, but a chapter in a story of courage. She learned to love herself before asking the world to do the same, transforming her pain into the foundation for a brilliant life. Not stopping at healing herself, Cynthia and her husband founded Assuaged, a platform dedicated to improving mental and physical well-being for the community. She is not only a model gracing prestigious runways, but also a mentor inspiring children facing similar challenges. Through the #BraveFaces project, she teaches them to hold their heads high and carry confidence as their most precious accessory. Cynthia believes that true beauty is not measured by facial symmetry, but by the strength of the soul. Cynthia's story is proof that we have the right to redefine what perfection means. She refused to let medical diagnoses limit her potential. Instead, she used them as a springboard to pursue higher education and a brilliant career. Every step she takes on the runway and every post she shares on social media sends a powerful message. You are different because you are unique. Cynthia Murphy represents not only the craniofacial community, but also hope and pure kindness. Karmit Bachar, a standout member of the Pussycat Dolls, has an extraordinary story of resilience. Born with a cleft lip and palate, she underwent numerous surgeries and speech therapy from a young age. Her childhood was marked by insecurity and feeling different in an environment that valued appearance above all. Yet Karmit never gave up on her passion for the arts. She diligently honed her dancing, singing, and performance style, gradually making her mark on the international stage. Today, she shines with confidence and a powerful, captivating energy. She founded Smile With Me and partnered with Operation Smile to support surgeries for children with craniofacial conditions around the world. Her own experiences of childhood teasing gave her a deep understanding of the emotional pain these children face. As a result, she created programs that provide psychological support to to help kids build confidence. For Carmit, a smile is not just about appearance. It is a symbol of hope and compassion. Carmit Bachar is a testament to the power of will and perseverance. She refused to let a challenging past define her future, instead turning it into motivation to rise above. On stage, Carmit does more than perform. She sends a message that every child deserves the chance to pursue their dreams. Her resilience, compassion, and unwavering spirit have made her a powerful source of inspiration, proving that true beauty comes from the heart and the courage to overcome life's obstacles. Darius Vernon is a renowned male model from the UK who has inspired many through his journey of living with vitiligo. For years during his youth, Darius struggled with insecurity and self-consciousness as large patches of depigmented skin spread across his body. He endured a long period of trying to hide himself, facing judgmental stares and social isolation, which placed a heavy emotional burden on the young man. However, a turning point came when Darius decided to stop hiding and began embracing his unique appearance. He entered the fashion industry with courage, transforming his distinctive skin patches into a striking personal signature. Darius's success on international runways and in prestigious magazines is not only a personal achievement, but also a powerful affirmation that true beauty lies in confidence and self-respect. Shirley Alvarez, a determined young woman from Queens, New York, began her journey facing a harsh challenge at just 9 years old. She was diagnosed with systemic sclerosis, a rare autoimmune condition that causes the soft tissues and blood vessels in the body to harden. Within just a few short months, the disease completely changed Shirley's mobility, forcing her to transition from using a walker to relying entirely on a wheelchair. Rather than succumbing to the limitations of her body, Shirley chose to face them with creativity and strength. She created an artistic persona called the Tragic Doll. This is more than just a stage name. It is Shirley's way of transforming the pain and complex emotions of living with her condition into a powerful, expressive work of art. Through this persona, she conveys the striking contrast between a fragile appearance and an indomitable inner strength. The most profound lesson from Shirley Alvarez is her ability to adapt and the power of a positive mindset. She teaches us that, while we cannot control health challenges, we have the full right to define our own lives. Shirley has transformed her wheelchair from a symbol of limitation into an integral part of her confident personal style. Shirley's story also serves as a reminder of the importance of empathy and understanding within society. She encourages people to view individuals with disabilities not through pity, but with respect and appreciation for their strength, resilience, and determination. Shirley Alvarez demonstrates that when we have the courage to acknowledge our challenges, we can discover the ability to grow, adapt, and shine in our own unique way. Bentley was born into a cruel reality his brain developed outside of his skull due to a congenital defect. Doctors advised his parents to prepare for the worst from the moment he entered the world. Yet the little boy fought to breathe, to cry, and to survive each fragile hour of his early life. Bentley is not just a patient, he is a living testament to the power of the human survival instinct and the boundless love of a family that refused to give up, even when hope was at its faintest. A groundbreaking surgery was performed to reposition Bentley's brain back into his skull. It was a gamble with fate, but a miracle happened. Bentley survived and began to grow, learning to roll, crawl, and burst into joyful laughter. The scars on his head are not signs of fragility, but battle scars of a tiny warrior who defied destiny. His journey has transformed medical perspectives on the remarkable resilience and recovery of a child's brain. Today, every step Bentley takes is a burst of joy, proving that life always finds a way, even in the face of adversity. He is growing into an energetic little boy, a priceless gift teaching the world to cherish every breath and believe in miracles when we have the courage to face challenges. Does Bentley's story as a tiny warrior make you believe in the miracle of life? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and hit subscribe to help us spread these extraordinary stories. Lauren Potter was born with Down syndrome, a life often unfairly seen by society as filled with challenges. Yet this young woman refused to be confined by stereotypes about intellectual limitations. With a burning passion for acting, Lauren relentlessly pursued her artistic dreams, enduring hundreds of challenging auditions. When she brought the character Becky Jackson to life in the hit TV series Glee, the world was captivated by a talented, witty actress who could win hearts with nothing more than a mischievous glance. Lauren's role was more than entertainment. It was a small-screen revolution. She proved that people with disabilities can play characters with personality, depth, and even a bit of edge, rather than only portraying sympathy-worthy roles. Lauren used her fame to become a voice for the community, advocating against bullying and promoting inclusion. Whether speaking in large auditoriums or at the White House, she makes it clear, being different doesn't mean being less. We just do things our own way. Lauren Potter's life is a radiant message of confidence and perseverance. She continues to take part in film projects, modeling, and active social initiatives. Every appearance on the red carpet, her bright smile breaks down all barriers of appearance and perception. Lauren teaches us that if you dare to dream and take action, the world will make room for your passion. She is living proof that an extra chromosome cannot stop a star from shining brilliantly in the sky of the arts. Takesha Archibald is a resilient woman from the United States who has become a powerful source of inspiration by courageously sharing her journey living with vitiligo and hair loss. Her life has faced challenging moments as she confronted sudden changes in her appearance. The emergence of depigmented skin patches and the loss of her hair once caused her to feel self-conscious, insecure, and withdrawn in the face of society's curious stares. However, instead of letting adversity defeat her, Takesha sparked a revolution in mindset. She chose to remove her wigs and stop hiding her unique skin patches, embracing her true self. Her journey is a transformation of pain into empowering influence. Takesha uses her voice to redefine beauty, showing that a woman's worth is not measured by perfect hair or flawless skin, but by confidence and a radiant spirit. The lesson from Takesha Archibald is the power of self-acceptance. When you learn to love what is truly yours, the world begins to see you with respect. Her story reminds us of the importance of empathy and honoring diversity in society. Takesha is living proof that a positive mindset can transform harsh challenges into opportunities to inspire and bring hope to the community. Born in the vibrant city of Johannesburg, Zizifo Soldat faced a harsh reality early in life when Focamelia left one of her arms and a leg congenitally deformed. Instead of succumbing to the curious stares and judgment of peers throughout her upbringing, this young woman forged an unbreakable will to protect her unique identity. For Zizifo, Physical differences are not an endpoint, but a springboard, proving that a person's true strength always begins with self-acceptance. Rising above all notions of perfect beauty, Zizifo Soldat has built a dazzling career as a model and captivating content creator at just 26 years old. She not only showcases fashionable outfits, but also weaves in powerful messages about self-worth, helping thousands of followers embrace and celebrate their uniqueness. Her success on social media is not rooted in conventional looks, but in her ability to radiate positivity and courageously share her distinctive beauty with the world. Zizifo is living proof that when you dare to love your own body, the world begins to change the way it sees true beauty. In both her career and her journey to find genuine love, Zizifo Soldat consistently demonstrates that strong character and inner strength define a person's true worth, not physical differences or imperfections. She approaches relationships and her career with unwavering confidence, believing that sincerity and inner strength will connect kindred spirits, unhindered by any physical difference. For her, a disability is merely a physical trait, while happiness and success are achievements she creates with her own hands. Zizifo's story is a powerful lesson in breaking boundaries, reminding us that every scar and difference can become a source of great inspiration for society. The journey of Ruth Lujan, a Mexican ballet dancer and performing artist, is a story of transforming the pain of illness into a unique artistic passion. Her life took a dramatic turn at age 19 when her teacher noticed irregularities in her movements, leading to a diagnosis of hypermobile joint syndrome. This condition left her muscles and ligaments extremely loose, forcing Ruth to permanently give up her dream of ballet. Despite the disappointment, she did not give up. To support her spine and protect her fragile body, doctors prescribed a shaping corset. What began as a medical necessity, the corset gradually became an indispensable part of Ruth's life, helping her craft an exceptionally tiny, sculpted waist. She grew to appreciate the hourglass silhouette and embarked on a professional waist training journey, achieving an astonishing 30 centimeters, 11.8 inches waist. Not stopping there, she invested over $20,000 to fulfill her dream of becoming a real-life mermaid, spending the funds on custom-made premium silicone tails and advanced diving training. Despite mixed reactions from the public about her unique appearance, she proudly embraces and loves her body. Today, Ruth Lujan is not only known for her extraordinarily tiny waist, but also as a highly skilled underwater performer. She has transformed her health challenges into a striking personal symbol, spreading a message about overcoming adversity and fully pursuing the most extraordinary dreams. Hit like and subscribe to the channel to help share this positive message of resilience and living boldly for your dreams. Brodie Halliday was an ordinary boy from Scotland, but his life changed when he faced brain cancer. His joyful childhood was replaced by painful chemotherapy, long nights in the hospital, and the gradual loss of his blue hair. Yet Brodie never let the illness steal his smile. He became a source of strength and encouragement for the other children in his ward, and a beacon of hope for his family and medical team. When he completed treatment, the victory bell rang, marking a journey of resilience. Brodie's story has become a symbol of faith, spreading hope to thousands of families fighting illness. Chris Burke is not just an actor. He has completely transformed the world's perception of Down syndrome through his iconic role as Corky Thatcher in the TV series Life Goes On. Instead of letting cognitive limitations define his life, Chris used his warm smile and natural talent to show that difference is a gift. He didn't act just for entertainment. Every frame was a powerful statement about the right to be loved, educated, and to contribute equally. For decades, Chris Burke has been an endless source of inspiration, teaching us that a sincere heart and steadfast will can open doors that the world once seemed to have closed forever. On a fateful afternoon on November 11, 2001, the life of 5-year-old Victoria Salcedo changed forever. In a brief, accidental moment, when a metal rod touched a high-voltage power line, she lost both hands and one leg. Facing life-threatening injuries, Victoria not only had to fight to survive, but also confront a future that seemed completely altered, just as her journey in life had begun. Overcoming the critical phase through a medical miracle, Victoria began her journey of learning to live with a body that was no longer whole. Instead of giving up in the face of a cruel fate, the small girl back then chose to confront adversity with an incredibly resilient spirit of steel. She persistently practiced using her only remaining leg to perform all personal daily activities from the smallest tasks. This endurance in training proves that human will possesses a powerful capacity to adapt far beyond any barriers. As she grew up, Victoria realized that the greatest human disability does not lie in the physical body, but in an insecure mindset and fear. She decided to shatter the cocoon of inferiority to confidently step out into the world, proudly honoring her medical scars as a symbol of courage. Her journey of overcoming pain to reclaim self-worth carries profound educational value, conveying a humanistic message about loving oneself and infusing a source of positive energy into those who are hurting. Refusing to let physical imperfections imprison her dreams, Victoria courageously stepped onto the artistic path and became a highly charismatic professional model. Her radiant appearance on major fashion runways provides healthy entertainment, helping to redefine society's traditional standards of beauty. She proves to the world that true beauty shines from a confident aura, erasing all outdated prejudices about the capabilities and limitations of less fortunate individuals in life. Currently, Victoria Salcedo's extraordinary story of rebirth from the ashes has become an intense source of life inspiration for millions of souls across the globe. She actively uses her voice to promote inclusion, reminding us of the value of respecting differences. Her unyielding resilience ignites a brilliant flame of hope, calling on the community to build a kind world together, where every individual is loved, cherished, and given the opportunity to freely shine in their own unique way. Anaya Todd was born with a challenging medical diagnosis. Most of her cerebrum had not developed fully, a condition that doctors feared would make long-term survival unlikely. Yet this tiny girl wrote a new chapter in medical history with her own resilient heartbeat and breath, defying every grim prediction. Anaya not only survived, but grew up surrounded by her family's boundless love, learning to experience the world through gentle touches and soft sounds. Her story is a hymn to the sanctity of life, reminding us that every moment of existence is a miracle, and that a family's love is the most powerful medicine to help a person overcome life's harshest limits. Nagalem Haile, a young girl from Ethiopia, once lived with a massive tumor on her face, a condition that brought pain and the uneasy stares of others. Thanks to the combined efforts of compassionate hearts and leading medical experts, Nagalem underwent a life-changing surgery to restore her natural, delicate features. The moment the tumor was removed was not just physical liberation, it was the shedding of years of self-consciousness, allowing her to begin a new life full of hope. Today, with a radiant smile that never fades, Nagaylam stands as a symbol of miraculous recovery, a testament to the power of boundless compassion and every child's right to live a normal, happy life. Alex Zanardi was once a legend in the world of F1 racing, living fully for speed and the roar of engines. But a catastrophic crash on the track in 2001 took his legs and nearly his life. Awakening from the brink of death, staring at his empty lower body, Alex did not curse fate or the wheels that had changed everything. Instead, he smiled and said, "I still have my hands to drive and a mind to think. That's more than enough." Rather than retreating into the shadow of his glorious past, Alex embarked on an astonishing journey of rebirth. He designed specialized hand cycles and trained relentlessly to return to elite sports. His unwavering effort earned him 4 Paralympic gold medals in hand cycling. Each turn of his wheels was not just speed, but the heartbeat of a steel-strong spirit, constantly driven to conquer new human limits. Alex Zanardi has shown the world that an accident can break the body, but can never break the spirit of a true fighter. He became a symbol of optimism, always appearing with a radiant smile and the highest sportsmanship. His story is proof that even when life closes a door, we can create our own paths full of light. He is not only a champion on the racetrack, but a champion in life itself. And those are the extraordinary stories of people with unique appearances that we've just explored, stories of resilience, courage, and the ability to rise above all prejudice. They remind us that true beauty and value are measured not by looks, but by the heart and the strength of the spirit. If you found these stories inspiring, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to continue following more amazing journeys. Don't forget to leave a comment letting us know which person impressed you the most. Some people are born facing challenges that most of us can hardly imagine. Unusual bodies, extremely rare conditions, curious stares, and even judgment from society. But what truly makes them extraordinary is not what they have endured, but how they chose to rise, fight back, and turn adversity into incredible strength. In today's video, you'll meet 20 remarkable individuals whose stories may completely change the way you see resilience, courage, and the true value of the human spirit. Did any of them ever want to give up? Absolutely. But the extraordinary part is that they refuse to let fate write their story for them. So if you were in their position, would you be strong enough to keep going? Leave your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you love real, inspiring stories, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more extraordinary journeys that have amazed the world. For most people, enjoying delicious meals every day is something taken for granted. But for teenager Alex Visker, it has become a distant dream. He suffers from an extremely rare medical condition that causes his body to react severely to all solid foods. Even a single small bite can leave Alex enduring intense headaches, aching bones and joints, stomach cramps, memory problems, and most dangerously, anaphylactic shock that poses a direct threat to his health. Beyond the challenges with eating, his everyday life is also filled with countless difficulties, as his immune system constantly reacts to ordinary environmental triggers. Things that may seem harmless, such as perfume, paint fumes, car filters, the scent of freshly cut grass, latex, or vehicle exhaust, can all trigger extremely severe allergic symptoms. To stay alive and protect his body from immediate risks, Alex was forced to make an incredibly difficult decision in 2013: to completely stop eating solid food. Since then, the teenager has only been able to receive his essential daily nutrition through a specialized feeding tube. Although he has had to give up one of life's most basic experiences and continues to face persistent medical challenges, Alex's spirit remains remarkably strong. He has learned to understand and adapt to his unique body, never allowing his allergies to limit his will to live. Alex Visker's enduring journey offers a compassionate look at the power of survival, reminding the community to cherish the simplest things in life and to admire the extraordinary strength human beings can show in the face of adversity. Bearing the appearance of an 8-year-old child, but possessing the mindset and maturity of an adult woman, Shauna Rae is working every day to establish her independence in a world full of prejudice. Born in 1999, her journey to survival began very early. At just 6 months old, she underwent medical treatment to overcome a life-threatening brain-related illness. Although the treatment successfully saved her life, the aftermath severely affected her pituitary gland, causing her physical development to be significantly stunted. With a height of less than 1.2 meters, Shauna Rae entered her 20s under circumstances very different from most of her peers. Although she is an adult woman, she is often mistaken for a young child in even the most ordinary daily situations. Simple activities such as applying for a driver's license, entering a tattoo studio, going on dates, shopping, hanging out with friends, or using services intended for adults can all become awkward and challenging experiences. Many people look at her with doubt, questioning her true age, and unintentionally make her feel as if her right to live according to her actual age is being denied. Behind that small frame is a woman with independent thoughts, emotions, dreams, the need to be loved, and a strong desire to be recognized by society as a fully grown adult. The repeated misunderstandings in her daily life have turned Shauna's journey into more than just a story about appearance. It has become a persistent struggle for respect, self-determination, and the right to live an ordinary life in her own way. Rather than staying silent in the face of these prejudices, Shauna Rae courageously shared her story with the public through a well-known reality television show. In front of millions of viewers, she displayed intelligence, humor, honesty, and confidence, gradually breaking down the misconception that a person's physical appearance can define their maturity or worth. She did not only share her personal struggles, but also help the public gain a deeper understanding of individuals with unique physical developmental conditions and the invisible barriers they face every day. Her story reminds us that empathy, respect, and fair perception can allow every individual to live according to their true value, no matter how different they may appear. Defying even the most pessimistic medical predictions, this young Haitian-American woman born in Miami has shown the world that miracles can truly exist. From the moment she was born, Wildine was diagnosed with Sedan dysplasia, an extremely rare form of congenital dwarfism that severely affects the formation and development of the entire skeletal system. At that time, medical experts feared she might not survive her first 24 hours of life. Yet, through what can only be described as a miraculous combination of survival and an extraordinary will to live deep within her, she not only overcame that fragile threshold, but gradually grew up to write a life story filled with inspiration. Standing at a very modest height of just 72 centimeters and relying on a specialized electric wheelchair for her daily mobility, Wildine has never allowed these significant physical limitations to become barriers preventing her from pursuing her biggest dreams. Through persistent optimism and relentless effort in strengthening her core values, she was officially recognized by the Guinness World Records as the world's shortest non-ambulatory woman. This was not a reminder of limitation, but a prestigious title that she embraced with pride and dignity rather than any sense of inferiority. Beyond setting a global record, Wildine has actively used her influence on social media to create meaningful and positive change, spreading awareness and inspiration throughout the community. She has always actively pursued higher education while bravely stepping into the highly competitive fashion industry to firmly prove that charm, captivating presence, and true beauty are never limited by physical appearance or diminished by a wheelchair. Through popular social media platforms, Wildine frequently shares her energetic lifestyle, stylish and carefully coordinated outfits, and her journey of unconditional self-love. Her unwavering confidence has quickly become a powerful source of motivation for individuals in similar circumstances, encouraging them to step out of their comfort zones, confront outdated prejudices, and take pride in their unique differences. Her remarkable transformation, from a baby once doubted for survival into a thriving social activist and radiant fashion figure, stands as a powerful testament that inner strength can push human beings beyond every limit and create a truly priceless life. Sometimes the line between a peaceful life and a life-changing turning point is incredibly fragile, yet it is often in the most challenging circumstances that the true strength of the human spirit shines the brightest. And that is the extraordinary story of Lucinda Mullins. A devoted nurse and a loving mother from the state of Kentucky, Lucinda's everyday life was suddenly and completely turned upside down by what initially seemed like a very common health issue: kidney stones. During her treatment, a rare and severe blood infection suddenly developed as a complication, forcing doctors to make an extremely difficult decision to amputate both her legs and both her arms in order to save her life. Facing the loss of all 4 limbs was undoubtedly a devastating emotional shock that could have broken anyone. But Lucinda chose to respond with gratitude, focusing on the fact that she was still alive and able to see her loved ones. Rather than falling into despair or resentment toward fate, this resilient woman quickly began her rehabilitation process with an astonishingly positive mindset. With the unwavering support and tireless care of her devoted husband, along with the immense assistance of the surrounding community, Lucinda gradually learned to adapt to a completely new body. She committed herself to daily rehabilitation, practicing and adjusting to specialized assistive devices, slowly regaining a sense of independence in her personal daily activities. Her image, smiling brightly in her hospital bed even after undergoing life-saving surgeries, quickly became a powerful symbol of courage, spreading across media platforms worldwide. Lucinda Mullins' miraculous journey of recovery carries a deeply human message about the importance of family during life's darkest moments. It also reminds us all that no matter how harsh the adversity we face may be, as long as we hold on to faith and a love for life, human beings are capable of overcoming every limitation and continuing to write new, meaningful chapters of their story. If you were in Lucinda's situation, would you have enough faith to keep fighting until the very end? Leave your thoughts in the comments, hit like if this story inspired you, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more extraordinary journeys ahead. As night falls over New York's glittering skyscrapers, a silent heroine begins her mission to bring warmth to those shivering on the city's streets. Leaving behind the dazzling lights of the bustling metropolis, 31-year-old Nicole Abramovici transforms into Prowler, a real-life heroine dedicated to protecting and helping the homeless. By day, she is a dedicated home organization specialist, bringing order and peace to countless families. But when night falls, she quietly patrols the dark streets of Manhattan, personally delivering essential supplies and emotional comfort to those struggling to survive. Unafraid of danger or personal risk, Prowler continues her mission into the latest hours of the night, and it is this striking contrast between her safe daytime life and her courageous steps through the darkness that reveals her extraordinary compassion and remarkable bravery. Ella and Anna Krzyzanowski are 16-year-old twins with Treacher-Collins syndrome, which affects the development of facial bones and tissues. Despite being offered plastic surgery multiple times, they courageously refused in order to cherish their natural beauty. Today, they have launched a public Instagram account to spread their confident smiles and a message of self-love to the community. This is a profound educational story about resilience, encouraging everyone, especially youth, to embrace their differences and take pride in their inherent appearance. Turning the tears of her past into bursts of laughter on the stand-up stage, Lila Hart is steadily chasing her dream of becoming one of the world's most recognized comedians. Standing at just 1.37 meters tall, roughly the height of a parking meter in Los Angeles, the 27-year-old has faced a life filled with serious medical challenges and intense emotional pressure. Born with spina bifida and congenital scoliosis, Lila endured a total of 7 major surgeries before the age of 14 in order to help stabilize her body. These visible physical differences once made her the target of harsh judgment, hurtful stereotypes, and cruel comments about her appearance from those around her. There were times when those painful words left her in tears, overwhelmed by deep emotional hurt. Yet, in a remarkable turn, the very storms that once wounded her became the powerful force that forged Lila's resilience, unwavering confidence, and inner strength into who she is today. Instead of hiding or allowing negative words to define the value of her life, the young performer chose to confront them with courage, cleverly transforming the very phrases that once hurt her into unique material for her comedy routines. On stage, Lila confidently commands the room, using her charm and optimistic perspective to turn personal struggles into meaningful laughter, helping audiences see people with unique circumstances in a new light. She believes that the harsh challenges of her childhood are exactly what shaped the proud, fearless woman she has become today. Lila Hart's vibrant presence not only highlights her natural talent in stand-up comedy, but also delivers a powerful message about self-worth, inspiring others to rise above adversity, take control of their own story, and shine in their own extraordinary way. Does Lila Hart's story make you believe that adversity can create extraordinary strength? Leave a comment to share your thoughts. Hit like if you feel inspired, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to discover more powerful and inspiring journeys. Keisha Smith, known as Quiche Lino, stands only 3 feet 5.5 inches tall, but possesses a monumental spirit. Despite facing brittle bones and bronchitis since childhood, she never viewed them as obstacles, thanks to the wonderful upbringing by her mother, Patricia Smith. Her mother always taught her that hard work makes any dream possible, helping her confidently participate in cheerleading and beauty pageants. That effort led her to graduate from Livingstone College, where she pursued her passion for cheering while persevering through her challenging educational journey. Kishlino's career truly entered a breakout phase when she became a standout sensation across social media platforms, gaining widespread attention through her energetic dance videos, bold personality, and distinctive style on Instagram and Dubsmash. Her content quickly captivated millions of viewers thanks to her confidence, magnetic presence, and natural ability to spread positive energy. A major turning point came with her duet video alongside Nick Koser, which dramatically expanded her visibility, sparked a surge in followers, and opened the door to numerous opportunities in the digital entertainment industry. Her success did not stop with social media fame. She continued to expand her career by stepping into music, expressing her artistic identity through tracks such as Own Lane and On Site, both reflecting her unique style and empowering message. At the same time, she launched her radio show, Keeping It Short with Kishlino, where she shares everyday stories, personal perspectives, and motivational insights with her audience. Beyond entertainment, Kishlino also demonstrated strong entrepreneurial ambition by founding her own fashion brand, Kisha Collection, showcasing her creativity and impressive ability to build a powerful personal brand. In 2019, she made a strong impression on television by joining Little Women LA Season 8, proving her widespread influence. Currently, as a coach at Fusion Force Charlotte Dance Studio, she continues to ignite passion in the younger generation. Despite frequently meeting top stars, Kishlino's primary goal remains spreading smiles and the will to live. She wants to remind the world that being different is the very foundation for one's personal light to shine brightest, and that perseverance will help anyone overcome any adversity to achieve great success in life. Would you dare to turn your differences into your greatest strength? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to the channel for more extraordinary, inspiring stories. The summer of 1996 in Atlanta witnessed one of the most powerful symbols of mental strength in Olympic history. Becoming the center of the world's attention in just a matter of seconds, this American gymnast proved that the human spirit can triumph over even the greatest physical limitations. From a very young age, Carrie devoted her entire childhood to intense training in the gym, following an incredibly demanding regimen under the guidance of some of the sport's top coaches. That relentless dedication earned her a place on the U.S. national team, but destiny truly called her name during the decisive vault event that year. After a failed first vault left her with a severe ankle ligament injury, it seemed the team's hopes of winning gold had come to an end. Facing excruciating pain and the possibility of serious damage to her career, Carrie made the courageous decision to sprint down the runway one more time. Summoning extraordinary strength, she delivered a remarkable landing on one foot before collapsing in agony. That courageous performance officially secured a historic gold medal for Team USA, while the unforgettable image of her coach carrying her to the medal podium became an enduring symbol of the Olympic spirit at its finest. Even after the dazzling spotlight faded and her professional gymnastics career was cut short by injury, Carrie Strug never lost her sense of purpose. She redirected her determination toward education, graduating from prestigious universities and choosing a quieter life dedicated to meaningful service. Beyond the gym, she pursued teaching, worked in public service to support young people, and devoted much of her time to building a peaceful family life. Carrie's journey, from a fearless champion on the world stage to a successful and grounded woman in everyday life, is a powerful reminder that true courage is not only about giving everything in a single defining moment, but about continuing to live with purpose in every chapter life offers. Kristen Victoria, a 36-year-old woman from Canada, is a powerful living example of extraordinary resilience in the face of osteogenesis imperfecta, commonly known as brittle bone disease. Standing at just 1.01 meters tall and living with multiple metal rods in her body due to scoliosis, she has endured hundreds of painful bone fractures caused by even the slightest physical impact. Rather than surrendering to such a harsh reality, this courageous woman chose to confront adversity head-on, transforming her physical challenges into motivation to live a meaningful life and continue rising stronger every single day. Accompanying Kristen on her journey to push beyond personal limits is Mark, her soulmate and strongest spiritual anchor. Despite malicious whispers or misunderstandings that Mark is merely a caregiver or a relative, the couple travels the world hand in hand, exploring wonderful new lands together. Mark's presence not only helps Kristen maintain an active lifestyle, but also serves as proof of true love, where understanding and sharing overcome all barriers of physical appearance or the harsh congenital imperfections of the human body. Kristen. Victoria's story carries a profound educational value regarding courage and inner strength in the face of life's harshest trials. She has proven that our only limits are the ones we place on ourselves, and no matter how fragile the body may be, the will can remain invincible. Kristen is not just living for herself, but has become an endless source of inspiration for the community, encouraging everyone to cherish every moment and dare to pursue their passions. Her journey reminds us that true happiness always blooms from optimism and an unwavering determination to never give up. Nisha Lobo, a resilient 21-year-old woman currently living in Bengaluru, India, has been living with lamellar ichthyosis since birth. This rare condition affects the skin's natural renewal process, leaving her skin constantly dry, rough, and prone to peeling. Life seemed to deal Nisha a heartbreaking start, as she was abandoned at an orphanage because of her different appearance. However, a life-changing turning point arrived when Aloma and David Lobo visited the care center, opening the door to a new chapter of hope and love. Ignoring every barrier of appearance-based prejudice and any fears surrounding her special medical needs, they chose to adopt the little girl with genuine love and unwavering care. Surrounded by the warmth of her new family, Nisha was raised with compassion and a deep belief that she deserved a full and happy life just like anyone else. Although her journey to adulthood has often been met with curious stares, judgment, and whispered comments from others, Nisha has never allowed those moments to dim her radiant smile or her remarkably optimistic spirit. Instead of retreating into insecurity or blaming fate, the young woman bravely stepped out into the world, learning to embrace what makes her unique and sharing her positive energy with those around her. With a strong educational foundation and the unwavering support of her family, Nisha not only successfully pursued her academic journey, but also confidently explored creative fields, proving her remarkable abilities and determination. Beyond her personal achievements, she has become a powerful source of inspiration, actively taking part in efforts to raise awareness about appearance diversity and equal acceptance. Nisha Lobo continues to encourage society to move beyond narrow standards of judgment and recognize the true value that lies within each person, powerfully demonstrating the extraordinary strength of compassion, resilience, and the human spirit. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel to help spread more powerful, inspiring stories. Realizing his difference at just 8 years old, Eric Pixley's journey to adulthood became a long and painful struggle marked by confusion and deep emotional wounds. The 30-year-old man from Ohio was born with a distinctive port wine birthmark covering most of the right side of his face, scalp, and extending into his left eye. For many years, his unique appearance made him a target of bullying, pushing him into depression and leaving him questioning why fate had made him different from everyone else. After enduring a childhood filled with emotional struggles and inner turmoil, Eric Pixley showed remarkable strength in overcoming the darkness and rediscovering himself. Instead of allowing outside judgment to define his worth, he learned to fully love himself and embrace his differences with confidence. Eric's journey of self-acceptance carries a powerful message about self-worth, encouraging others to courageously celebrate what makes them unique and move toward a happier, more fulfilling life. The pinnacle of professional sports glory always comes with unimaginable risks, and the story of former Chinese gymnast Sang Lan is a profound testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of devastating adversity. Once a rising young star on China's national team, she carried the hopes and expectations of many who believed she would shine brightly on the international stage. But a catastrophic spinal injury during a warm-up session at the 1998 Goodwill Games in New York permanently changed the course of her life, leaving the young athlete paralyzed from the chest down and bound to a wheelchair for the rest of her life. Faced with a devastating new reality and the abrupt end of her athletic career, Sang Lan refused to let herself be consumed by despair or bitterness. With a radiant smile that rarely left her face and an astonishing inner strength, she inspired admiration around the world with her extraordinary optimism. Leaving the gymnastics arena behind, she courageously began a new chapter, successfully earning a degree in journalism from the prestigious Peking University, and later stepping into the world of television as a presenter. Her journey did not stop there. Sang Lan became actively involved in social causes, served as an inspiring ambassador during the 2008 Beijing Olympics, and consistently used her voice to advocate for the rights of people with disabilities. Today, alongside her continued contributions to the community, she enjoys a peaceful and fulfilling family life, powerfully proving that a free spirit and an unbreakable heart can never be confined by physical limitations. Anand Arnold, hailing from Ludhiana, India, began his bodybuilding passion at age 13 with a desire to conquer physical heights. However, a cruel turning point occurred at 15 when he was diagnosed with lower spinal cord cancer, leading to complete paralysis of his legs. Instead of letting this devastating illness extinguish all hope, the young teenager chose to face fate with a courageous spirit. This marked the beginning of an extraordinary journey, where an iron will began to replace physical impairments to write a proud new chapter. Despite being confined to a wheelchair, Anand never viewed it as a barrier to his professional progress. With the support of family and friends, he trained relentlessly to earn over 40 prestigious bodybuilding titles, becoming one of India's most renowned athletes. His success extended beyond trophies, as he became the model for a line of muscular mini action figures. This persistence offers a profound educational lesson on using adversity as a springboard to shine in the most unique way possible. During that arduous journey, Anand also faced emotional wounds when his former girlfriend left him during his most difficult time. However, this emotional pain only strengthened the 28-year-old's resolve, helping him realize that true strength lies in self-mastery and self-esteem. He proved that social prejudices or betrayal cannot define a person's worth. His story is a testament to optimism, encouraging everyone to overcome psychological barriers to find happiness and the recognition they rightfully deserve through their own efforts. Currently, Anand Arnold nurtures the dream of turning his turbulent life into an inspiring motion picture. He hopes that through the big screen, his unyielding spirit will empower millions of people facing adversity worldwide. His mission is to spread a message of powerful life resilience, affirming that the only limits are those we set for ourselves in our minds. The story of this man of steel promises to be a deeply humane artistic work, fueling the fire for those who dare to dream and dare to achieve. Medical history recorded an astonishing surgery when Shreya Siddhanagowda received a double hand transplant from a male donor. Initially, the large and dark hands created a surreal contrast with her slender figure, challenging all anatomical norms. This bold venture into the boundaries of modern biomedicine sparked deep curiosity about the miraculous intersection of two completely distinct identities. The real miracle occurred when the body of Shreya gradually adapted, transforming the bulky hands to become more slender and lighter in color to perfectly match her skin. This spectacular biological regeneration left medical experts completely amazed. Beyond a great medical achievement, this event is also a brilliant symbol of the will to live. Shreya has strongly inspired others, proving that all physical barriers can be completely erased. After witnessing these 20 extraordinary journeys, one question remains: which story touched your heart the most? These remarkable individuals prove that true strength is not defined by physical appearance or life's limitations, but by the courage to keep moving forward when the odds seem impossible. If one of these inspiring stories changed the way you see life, leave your thoughts in the comments, hit like to support more meaningful content, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more incredible real-life stories that will inspire, surprise, and stay with you long after the video ends. You won't believe that the people we're about to introduce actually exist in real life. These real-life extraordinary individuals possess appearances and abilities that will leave you astonished. Things that once made them targets of ridicule, exclusion, or judgment, but now shine in ways no one could have imagined. Each story is an extraordinary journey where resilience, determination, and the courage to rise above prejudice turn differences into a limitless source of strength. Hit like if you want to be deeply inspired, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss these incredibly unique and amazing stories. Get ready to witness the power of the human spirit, love, and courage from these extraordinary people who challenge every limit and will forever change the way you see life. The appearance of Suman Khatun in the early 21st century created a global media earthquake when this young Indian girl was recorded as one of the heaviest children in the world. At only 6 years old, Suman weighed approximately 100 kilograms, an unimaginable figure for a developing skeletal system, making the images of her standing beside her family a haunting visual contrast. The root of this condition was not merely dietary habits, but a fierce battle with a rare endocrine and metabolic disorder that caused her brain to constantly send uncontrollable, intense signals of hunger. Suman Khatun's case is not only an intensely curious phenomenon, but also a priceless medical record, sounding an alarm about the hidden corners of genetics and the complexity of human biological mechanisms that modern medicine is still striving to decode. Have you ever believed in the presence of characters stepping out of fairy tales in real life? That is the case of Shyla Calvert-Yin, a globally famous girl with fluffy white hair like a brilliant halo. Not due to the intervention of chemicals or elaborate hair techniques, Shyla's signature upright hair is the result of uncombable hair syndrome, an extremely rare medical phenomenon that has caused millions of people to watch her every frame on social media in amazement. From a scientific perspective, this is a fascinating rebellion of genetic mutations directly affecting the core structure of hair follicles. Instead of having a normal round cross-section, Shyla Calvert-Yin's hair strands are triangular or kidney-shaped, causing them to constantly stand upright and never be combed flat. However, instead of viewing this as a barrier, Shyla and her family have turned this difference into a proud personal hallmark, offering a profound educational lesson on cherishing the unique traits gifted by nature. Shyla Calvert-Yin's journey to stardom is not merely about entertainment, but is a heroic anthem of confidence and self-esteem. With her unique white hair that always shines, the young girl has proven that true beauty does not lie in stereotypical standards, but in how we love ourselves. Each of Shyla's images serves as a powerful reminder. Do not try to blend into the crowd when you were born to be a different miracle, because that very difference is what creates a person's most intense attraction. Bravery does not lie in the legs, but in the iron will of the warrior Isaiah Byrd. Although caudal regression syndrome took his legs from birth, Isaiah Byrd has never surrendered or needed the help of a wheelchair to move. With extremely strong hands and a steel spirit on the wrestling mat, he has become a global phenomenon, reminding us of a profound educational lesson. Adversity is not the end, but the launching pad for the bravest souls to write miracles. If it were you, would you be brave enough to fight like Isaiah Byrd? Press like and subscribe to the channel to discover more real-life superpowers, and leave a word describing your emotions in the comments below. The courage of a giant hidden within a frame only 1.27 meters tall. That is the proud portrait of Lauren Ruotolo. Afflicted with the rare McCune-Albright syndrome that makes the skeletal system brittle and prone to fractures, she transformed gloomy predictions of a life confined to a wheelchair into a journey of conquering the heights of the media industry in New York. The image of Lauren Ruotolo confidently striding with crutches at Hearst magazines is not only a miracle of will, but also the most vivid testament to the fact, when the soul is large enough, no physical defect can imprison a human's aspiration for success. Moving beyond a brilliant career, Lauren Ruotolo has also become a symbol of confidence through her book, Unstoppable, where she teaches us how to love our own cracks. She bravely shattered every standard mold of beauty, turning genetic mutations into the material for fierce pride and self-esteem. Lauren Ruotolo's story is an inspiring, heroic anthem, reminding us that we are not born to blend into the crowd, but to shine brightly through our own uniqueness. no matter how harsh a script destiny has written. James Lusted, a man born and raised in the beautiful land of Wales, has woven a radiant story of resilience and love that transcends all boundaries of appearance. Born with the rare genetic condition diastrophic dysplasia, which left him standing at just 1.09 meters tall, James's childhood was filled with curious stares and numerous complex surgeries to correct his bones and joints. However, instead of living in self-pity or resentment toward fate, he chose to face the world with pride, a bright smile, and an unbreakable warrior spirit. James has always believed that his physical difference could never define or limit his life. He has always aspired to live a full, vibrant life despite his small stature. Through extraordinary determination, James has gone on to shine under the spotlight as a talented actor, an enthusiastic television presenter, and a dedicated politician committed to advocating for the rights of vulnerable people in society. Not only has James Lusted built a stable and successful career, but he has also found a beautiful and peaceful home with his beloved wife Chloe, a teacher who stands at 1.66 meters tall. Their sincere and deep love has broken all barriers of appearance, becoming a powerful symbol of understanding and compassion, and earning them a place in the Guinness World Records as the couple with the greatest height difference in the world. Together, as they welcomed their adorable baby daughter, James and Chloe continue to spread healing energy to millions of people. The extraordinary life of James Lusted shines like a lighthouse of hope, proving that a person's true value is never defined by physical appearance, but by a courageous heart full of resilience, bravery, and love for life. Axel Horgan, a brave young boy from County Kerry, Ireland, has ignited a powerful flame of hope through his courageous fight against an extremely rare medical condition. From birth, Axel was diagnosed with a combination of Cloves syndrome and Klippel-Trenaunay syndrome, a highly complex genetic disorder with fewer than 200 known cases worldwide. Axel Horgan's medical condition caused his tissues, blood vessels, and bones to grow uncontrollably, especially in one foot, leading to a severe imbalance in his body. His early months of life were spent enduring a long and difficult journey in the hospital, facing numerous intensive treatments, including specialized medical therapies and pain relief medication to manage intense physical suffering so severe that he could not even sit or lie down comfortably. The condition also affected his central nervous system, causing language regression and developmental delays. At one point, doctors delivered a very pessimistic prognosis, suggesting that the little boy might never be able to walk on his own. However, driven by the extraordinary resilience of a true little warrior and the unconditional love of his family, Axel Horgan went on to create a remarkable medical miracle. Defying all physical limitations and the most severe medical predictions, the boy proudly took his first steps, bringing overwhelming joy to his parents and deep admiration from the community. The courageous journey of Axel Horgan rising above adversity has not only united a powerful wave of compassion in his hometown, but also spread an invaluable message of never giving up, igniting hope for families around the world who are battling rare diseases every single day. Overcoming the adversity of Treacher-Collins syndrome, Simon Moore has proven that appearance is never a barrier to happiness. Despite facing genetic risks, he and Vicky bravely welcomed baby Alice, turning physical defects into extraordinary strength. Their story is a profound lesson in unconditional love, affirming that a fierce will to live is what truly defines a person's value rather than a perfect exterior. Look into Alice's radiant eyes to see that every life is a miracle, regardless of its form. Do not let narrow-minded prejudices stop you from yearning for happiness, because an extraordinary spirit always has the power to change destiny. Alexandra Siang, a teenager from Davao City, Philippines, has become a powerful source of inspiration on social media thanks to her extraordinary resilience. At just 5 months old, her life was turned upside down when she was diagnosed with stage 2 Langerhans cell histiocytosis, LCH, a rare medical condition involving abnormal growth of immune cells. By 7 months old, the small baby had already undergone intense and life-saving medical treatments to fight for her survival. Although she overcame the illness, the aggressive medical interventions during infancy affected her physical development. As she entered her teenage years, Alexandra still retained a childlike face, a soft voice, and a very small stature compared to others her age. This difference led her to face countless stares, doubts about her age, and even unkind remarks, to the point where she once considered quitting school. However, with the loving support and strong protection of her parents, Alexandra Siang learned to ignore negative comments and proudly embrace her uniqueness. She courageously stepped out of her comfort zone and became a content creator, spreading positive energy to hundreds of thousands of followers. With her ever-present radiant smile, Alexandra Siang continues to share a powerful message: no one is perfect, and true value is never defined by rigid beauty standards. Instead, it shines through courage, confidence, and unconditional self-love. Tanya Lee Davis, a Canadian stand-up comedian with explosive energy, has painted a vibrant and deeply inspiring life story through her own uniqueness. Born with diastrophic dysplasia, which left her standing at only around 1.06 meters tall, Tanya Lee faced countless curious stares and physical limitations from an early age. Yet instead of allowing self-doubt to define her life, she transformed those very barriers into the most powerful material for her success on stage. Tanya Lee Davis is driven by a strong desire to prove that height can never limit talent or the greatness of a human spirit. Entering the highly competitive world of stand-up comedy, often shaped by stereotypes and bias, she uses sharp humor, charm, and confidence to break down every expectation placed upon her. She fearlessly brings her everyday experiences, including her mobility scooter and the realities of living with a disability, onto the stage, turning challenges into laughter filled with meaningful messages. Her relentless dedication has taken Tanya Lee Davis to some of the most prestigious comedy stages in the world, from North America to the United Kingdom, with standout appearances on hit television shows such as Live at the Apollo and The John Bishop Show. Beyond being a performer who brings joy to audiences, Tanya Lee Davis is also a passionate social activist. She actively uses her platform to speak out against bullying, fight for equality, and demand fair accessibility in public infrastructure and transportation for people with physical disabilities. Even when facing insensitive situations or discrimination in public, Tanya Lee Davis has never bowed down. Instead, she continues to speak up strongly to protect her own dignity as well as that of her community. Her remarkable journey stands as a proud declaration of courage, a living proof that when we confidently embrace our uniqueness, we can use laughter to break every barrier and inspire millions of people to live a full, limitless life. Anith, a Cambodian baby girl born with an incomplete skull, stands as a shocking testament to intense vitality in the face of rare medical mutations. Her family's journey to connect global compassion was not just a life and death search for surgical opportunities, but an epic saga of human solidarity helping to realize the right to live. This story affirms the infinite power of hope and kinship, powerfully inspiring the overcoming of adversity to protect the most fragile lives in the world. Moving far beyond the ordinary limits of nature, the story of Mrs. Kumari Nayak in India is a staggering chapter in the book of the planet's rarest genetic mutations. With a total of 31 fingers and toes, she possesses a singular body structure due to extreme polydactyly, creating a powerful visual phenomenon that challenges all anatomical standards. Her 12 fingers and 19 toes are more than just record-breaking numbers. They are a vivid testament to the miraculous and mysterious power of human genetic mutation. The images of Kumari Nayak's hands and feet consistently ignite intense curiosity, turning her into an icon of natural difference, and reminding us that the biological world always harbors impressive and deeply documentable genetic glitches. Hit like and subscribe to discover more extraordinary stories. The 2 days of waiting for a diagnosis in Southampton felt like an eternity for Finley's parents, as their child was facing lymphangioma, a rare lymphatic malformation that medicine has yet to find a definitive cure for. Although the cystic growths may become more visible over time, it is this young warrior's resilience that has transformed his condition into a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit. Finley's story stands as a shining reminder of the power of love, proving that adversity is often the very test that allows a brave soul to shine brighter than ever before. Dishant Adhikari, a young boy from Nepal, captured international media attention with a truly unique life story, deeply rooted in cultural beliefs. From birth, Dishant had a rare physical trait, a hairy appendage growing from his lower back near the tailbone, resembling a small tail. At first, his parents were understandably worried about his future and took him to several hospitals seeking medical options to remove it. However, a turning point came when they consulted local religious leaders. Within their cultural and spiritual context, the priests advised the family to keep the feature, believing it to be a sign of blessing from Hanuman, a highly revered figure. What began as fear and uncertainty gradually transformed into acceptance and unconditional love from both the family and the surrounding community. Instead of facing ridicule or discrimination, Dishant grew up surrounded by respect and admiration. Today, he enjoys a happy childhood, confidently attending school and living like any other child. His journey is a heartwarming story of acceptance, proving that love and perspective can turn physical differences into a source of pride and a truly special gift in life. Have you ever imagined a newborn baby with the wrinkled appearance of an 80-year-old? That was the shocking beginning of Tom Tennant, born in 1993 in Australia, who seemed to defy the very laws of biology when he entered the world with an extraordinary amount of excess skin, comparable to that of a 5-year-old child. This rare congenital condition caused his entire body to appear deeply wrinkled due to unusually high levels of hyaluronic acid. Although the medical community at the time was puzzled and had no clear treatment, Tom's family chose to surround him with unconditional love, rather than hide his difference. As he grew older, what seemed impossible turned into a natural miracle. His body gradually developed to match the excess skin, allowing the wrinkles to smooth out on their own. Today, Tom Tennant has reached adulthood and enjoys a healthy, happy life. His extraordinary journey is not only a fascinating medical phenomenon, but also a beautiful message of optimism, self-acceptance, and the immense power of family love, proving that a person's true value always shines far beyond physical appearance. Have you ever wondered what happens when half of a face is stolen by a flaw of nature right from the womb? That is the turbulent life of Ivana Denisova, a woman born with the extremely rare Goldenhaar syndrome, which caused the bone structure and muscle tissue on one side of her face to completely fail to develop. This devastating defect turned her appearance into a mysterious medical enigma, challenging all conventional biological laws and sparking intense curiosity about the extraordinary human capacity for survival. Instead of hiding in the shadows, Ivana Denisova chose to face the world head-on, using her physical differences to shatter social prejudices and open a completely new perspective on the beauty of resilience. Crossing boundaries once thought impossible, Ivana Denisova wrote a new chapter in medical history by becoming the first person in the world to survive and achieve resounding success after a series of the most complex reconstructive surgeries on the planet. Each operation was not only a gamble with death, but also a testament to the miraculous intersection of cutting-edge surgical technology and the iron will of a true warrior. Her spectacular transformation is not merely a miracle of appearance, but also a profound educational lesson in self-esteem and the desire to live life to the fullest. Ivana Denisova's story sends a powerful message. Biological adversity may deform the physical form, but it can absolutely never break a soul determined to shine its brightest. Alex Grabowski did not enter the world with a quiet beginning. He was born with a massive lymphatic cyst that took over part of his face, turning his appearance into a complex medical mystery. This was not merely a cosmetic condition, but a ticking time bomb that directly threatened his ability to breathe and eat from the very first moments of life. Complex fluid sacs weaving deep into his tissues turned Alex's survival journey into a breathtaking race, where doctors had to work tirelessly to keep the flame of his life from being extinguished by the devastating invasion of this rare disease. Beyond the dry medical records, Alex Grabowski is writing a new chapter on pride, where physical defects cannot stop his radiant soul. Instead of shrinking away from the world's curious stares, the boy and his family bravely went public with his treatment journey, turning the cystic tumors into symbols of courage and the desire for inclusion. Alex's story sends a powerful educational message. True beauty does not lie in the symmetry of features, but in the bravery to face adversity. He is not only fighting to survive, but is also redefining what a life worth living means for the millions watching him. Hussein Bissad once held the title of the tallest man in the world, but life has never been easy for him. Born in Somalia with an astonishing height of 2.33 meters, his towering stature was the result of acromegaly. This condition not only made him exceptionally tall, but also gave him one of the largest hands ever recorded, measuring over 25 centimeters. After fleeing the civil war in Somalia, he sought asylum in the UK, only to face loneliness and limited mobility. Today, he requires full-time support. Yet despite the pain and isolation, his optimistic spirit remains unwavering. Hussein Bisad is not only a record holder for his remarkable height, but also a powerful symbol of compassion, using his voice to defend the dignity of the vulnerable. Despite having a body that challenges physical limits, it is his fiery spirit and kind heart that truly make his name unforgettable. What do you think about the extraordinary willpower and humanity of Hussein Bisad? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like to spread this powerful message, and subscribe today so you won't miss more incredible human journeys. Master Ho is a steely testament to the power of rigorous discipline, using his one-finger Zen technique to pierce coconut shells with just his index finger. Relying not on innate talent, this Malaysian legend spent over 20 years tempering his will and body, turning his finger bones as dense and durable as metal. Master Ho's story is a powerful affirmation that miracles are not born naturally. They are forged from sweat, relentless persistence, and an iron spirit that dares to challenge every human limit. Afia is more than a name. He is a physical statement of the sudden limits of human biology. He emerged as the tallest man in Nigeria, but his 2.1-meter frame was not a gift. It was the result of an endocrine condition. His life took a dramatic turn in adolescence when his body entered an extraordinary growth trajectory due to acromegaly, an excess of growth hormone. This transformation instantly turned everyday activities into a constant fight for survival, from simply fitting through doorways to finding clothes that had to be custom-made to match his extraordinary size. His story offers a profound insight into how the human body responds when its natural regulatory systems are disrupted. Ashok Shrestha, a man from Kathmandu, Nepal, has written a deeply inspiring story of resilience in the face of adversity. From a young age, he lived with neurofibromatosis, a rare congenital condition that caused tumors to continuously grow and cover one side of his face. This complex medical condition not only led to the loss of vision in one eye and created major challenges in communication and eating, but also forced him to endure harsh social stigma and judgment. Despite earning a master's degree and striving to work in the field of education, his physical differences created countless obstacles, even pushing him into a difficult period after major family hardships. However, his life took a brighter turn thanks to the power of global compassion. Through an international fundraising campaign that spread across social media, thousands of kind-hearted people came together to help him travel to the United States in 2018 for a chance at a new beginning. There, Ashok Shrestha bravely underwent a series of life-changing reconstructive surgeries that successfully reduced much of the tumor growth. Not only did he regain his health and the ability to communicate more clearly, but he also rediscovered his confidence and smile. His extraordinary journey stands as a powerful testament to the will to survive, proving that boundless compassion can truly create miracles and restore hope for a full and meaningful life. Show your support for the incredible resilience of Ashok Shrestha by hitting like and subscribe. What are your thoughts on this remarkable journey? Share your opinion in the comments below. Qing Yuhang, a resilient boy born in Huangshan City, China, faced an extremely harsh medical challenge from the very beginning of his life. From birth, he was diagnosed with a congenital neurofibroma on his face. By the time he turned 1 in 2011, the tumor had grown to an unusually large size on his nose, creating a serious physical burden for his small body. Yuhang's heartbreaking story quickly spread through the media and touched the hearts of many. A powerful wave of compassion followed, bringing timely financial support and renewed hope to his family. Thanks to this collective kindness, he gained access to advanced medical care and bravely underwent a successful surgery to remove the tumor. The journey of Qing Yuhang is not only a testament to the progress of modern medicine, but also a shining example of the extraordinary power of human compassion, helping him step forward into a healthier and more peaceful future. Mr. Le Van Men from An Giang, Vietnam, spent 15 years of his youth living in deep insecurity due to a rare medical condition. The illness caused severe facial deformities, leaving his face sagging and losing its normal structure. For a long time, he faced countless challenges in basic daily activities such as eating and communicating, while also feeling compelled to cover his face to avoid curious and judgmental stares from others. At a moment when hope seemed lost, a turning point came when he received support from a dedicated medical team. With remarkable courage and an unbreakable will to survive, Mr. Men underwent multiple complex reconstructive surgeries. A medical miracle followed. His face was gradually reshaped and significantly improved, allowing him to regain his smile, speak more clearly, and rebuild his confidence to find stable work and reintegrate into society. Although this brighter chapter of his life was sadly short-lived, Mr. Le Van Men passed away peacefully in early 2024. His passing left deep sorrow, but his extraordinary story continues to live on. His life stands as a powerful symbol of resilience in the face of adversity, and a shining testament to the transformative power of compassion and human kindness. Fei Jianjun, a resilient man from Jilin Province, China, has endured a journey filled with challenges but also profound human compassion. His life took a difficult turn when an abnormal growth appeared on his nasal region and rapidly expanded, covering part of his face, distorting his vision, and severely obstructing his breathing. This rare medical condition not only affected his physical health, but also created a heavy psychological burden, leaving him deeply self-conscious and often confined to his home to avoid curious stares and misunderstandings from others. At a time when his family was financially exhausted and seemed on the verge of giving up, a miracle of compassion appeared. In 2010, Fei Jianjun's heartbreaking story was widely shared by the media, capturing the attention of a major hospital. Thanks to timely medical intervention, his face was gradually restored, allowing him to improve his health and regain the confidence to move forward. His journey stands as a powerful testament to the will to survive and the extraordinary strength of human compassion, proving that kindness can truly create beautiful miracles in life. The journey of Beatrice Makoka serves as a staggering medical chronicle of the devastation caused by a massive tumor that originated as a small bump and eventually swallowed the entire face of this Kenyan woman, stripping away her ability to breathe. Her reconstructive surgery, lasting many hours, was not only a surgical miracle, but also a powerful testament to the extraordinary progress of modern medicine in restoring human form. This is a profound educational lesson in the will to live, proving that the light of science can push back the darkness of the harshest biological deformities to create miraculous new beginnings. Do you believe in the miracles you have just witnessed? Please leave your thoughts in the comments. We always cherish your most empathetic perspectives. If these films have touched your heart or changed your worldview, please support us with a like. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell now so you don't miss the next living wonder, a figure we believe will leave you